The Kettenkrad, and last I left off, I've basically been doing the wheel bracket with the light and everything on it, and I'm about to tell everyone this is becoming a more of a model kit than the Kettenkrad itself. So the motor was actual model kit by itself, and this is turning into one. But I got pretty much all of it all assembled. There's a couple of bolt heads I got to put on, which I'm going to do that shortly. But I did get the little springs in there. Hopefully I got them straight enough that they'll look believable. And it basically turns like this, and that's pretty much it. About the only moving part that's going to be on the model itself. But anyway, I did get all that on, and hopefully, since I basically finished this step here, I will go over to yonder and probably get the main wheel on. I may keep the tire off just to keep everything simple when I start painting, because it's basically going to be tiger yellow and then basically a winter whitewash. But we'll jump that bridge once we get there. And then we got to do all the little other stuff. But anyway, I got that on, so I'm just plugging away, and hopefully we'll get a little more done and even get the start doing some body work and getting all that accomplished too. But anyway, that's taking shape. The bird of prey. I pre-shaded it, and I pre-shaded top and bottom. And when I pre-shade, I don't necessarily, everyone does. Some people do it, real neat and everything. I don't. I skip places. I, try to go an odd pattern. I just like the different shades that it gives, just being informal. And for the green, I used Model Air Green RLM62. I think that is one of the greatest Klingon greens out there. It gives it more of a military look to it. It's like an olive drab, but not really an olive drab, as you can tell by my fingers when it blows out of the airbrush cup. But I think it's one of the best greens. Now, I got basically one coat on. I got to go back in and airbrush some more. If you can see where, I missed it on the first run. That was just one cup of paint. I'm going to go back in, finish where I missed, and then I'll probably go in with some different color greens and highlight a few little bit areas, on the feathers here, and then of course on the bottom feathers will be red. So we'll jump there, and then we'll do some streaking. We'll do some pigments on there. We'll get it all dirtied up and make it look combat ready. But after I get the greens on and just the basic colors, then I'll go in and paint the hinges here. They're basically metallic gray, and then paint the guns and all that, and then we'll start doing washes and weathering and all that good stuff. But anyway, that's taking shape. I did get the thrusters on. I will have to, I used, where I put it, micro crystal clear. I put a little bit for the white paper, and then I put the rest on. Now I got to mask everything off. I kind of should have masked it before I put it on, but we like to make it hard around here, so we're going to mask that off, because I got a little bit of overspray right there, which I'm going to have to take a little alcohol and a Q-tip, get that taken care of, and then mask it, and then proceed on. So there's where I stand on it. The TV-8. I did get the idler wheels on, and they are basically resin and photo etch. Not too bad. One of them's a little crooked because I didn't. I just tacked it on there, but I'll straighten that out once I get the track on. But there's that. It's not too bad. I think it's more complicated than it should be. I think that should be a little more simple. I understand why they did it this way, but I think it should be factored in with the track, because it's basically going to hide a lot of it. But anyway, I did get that on, and I'm going to work now on getting the track on, which I'll probably take the rest of the week, because basically I'm going to get it about like that. Get the little ones off, the individual links, and then do the curve, and then do the curve on the back, and then that's pretty much my game plan on it. So hopefully, and then I got to figure out, because their track instructions, they just pretty much shows it assembled. So there's that. So anyway, I'll figure that out. It'll just be a little bit trial and error and try to see how much track. Don't know if you use all the track or do you use part of the track, you know, and all that good stuff. Anyway, the TV-8 is slowly but surely getting together. The Scarlet Viper for fine scale, I went, since I pre-shaded everything, I decided why not, I need to pre-shade that so I can take some pictures, which I did take some pictures on the camera. I got it all pre-shaded, top and bottom. And now, the next one, hopefully I should be able to have a video for you all. In the next one, I'm going to take a little bit of blue, and I'm going to go follow a few other panel lines that for pre-shading. I'm going to put a little blue tint to it, and that way when I put the gray on, it'll give it a little blue, little black, little gray shading on the pre-shading there. So that's what I'm planning on that, and that'll be a multi-color one. That's the first time I've ever done that, so that will be an experiment. Female tank, I did get it pre-shaded as well, and I went ahead and put the base coat on, which is basically, I use Dunkel Gelb here, which I think it looks pretty close to that sand color right there. So I got that on. Hopefully next video I should have, hopefully I want to have the green on, and I'll probably just go ahead and tackle the brown while I'm at it. It won't take long, just basically a little quarter cut, and we'll spray it and get the camo on. But when I do the green, it's going to be a little darker green on there, and I'll probably put the darker green on the bird of prey, just kill two birds with one stone, and then I want to get all the camo on it, and then at least get the track on, and then we can start doing some pigments and washes on that and wrap that up real quick. What else? Warhammer figure. I had to go back in and actually do a little more flesh work. I forgot to do the back here. That's why I always like to do like one day, just do a pass of the skin color and make sure I got everywhere. And this way you don't have to be neat and you know, organized on it. Just slap it on, I'll give you something to work with. So I put another coat, and just in case I missed a few little areas. Then I went ahead and put the white down, which I'll go back over probably with another coat just to give it a little more vibrant. And after that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put the gold down, which is I think I got an acrylic gold, which is probably what I want to use, because I want the different sheen on it with once I put the acrylic gold, and then we'll do some washes, dry brushing, and all that good stuff. So slowly but surely we will get him accomplished. The 71 Roadrunner. What I did so far, and I had to dig out the Mr. Detailer, because today I'm going to put a wash on the tires, or excuse me, the rims there, and I'm going to do it on the bumper. But I did get the front bumper on. Got the lights that go on the bottom bumper, and you can see the middle green bumper there, or the mesh there. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to put the wash in there, get that detailed. I did get the back on. Got the last of the remaining tail lights on, so hopefully they look somewhat believable than the painted version there, so we should be good to go. I can, however, put a custom license plate, so let me know if you want me to do that, and I will print one out on decal paper and we can slap that on. But I did get that. I do got to put the little rear view mirrors on, and I've never put the actual glass on. The kit didn't come with it, so I'll either try to cut some out with either really thin styrene or clear here, and or what I'll do is I'll probably just take some tin foil and cut it out, glue it on, and trim it out. It'd be the same thing. And I've never really done that on cars, so that'll be first for me to do that. I'm basically, after I do the wash today, I'm going to clean it off, Make sure I got everything off. Then we're going to put decals on. And we'll show the box here. This will be easier. Basically, I got a decal sheet to, you can put a line decal here on the back. There's also one that you can actually do it here on the side too. However, this particular car does not have the decal that goes on the back here, and there's a side decal, which is that right there. It actually fits something like that and drapes over the side. That's not on there. There's a couple of decals on here that actually go on there, and we will get to that in a minute. But right through here, there's actually a real thin lines, and I am going to use the kit decals that came with the old monogram kit. However, I'm gonna, if you notice, it's a little scraped because the sprue knocked it, but that's okay because I'm gonna take some wherever I got some decal spray in there. I'll spray these down, make sure they don't crumble. I'll lay them on, and what I'll do is I'll just take a fine paintbrush and a little black, and I'll trim the put the little line back there. So that is a problem solved. And I don't know if they make them that thin pinstriping, because I forgot to look at the hobby store, and it usually sells out of the pinstriping stuff real quick, and I didn't look online, and it'd just be easier if I just use the decal instead of me trying to tape it straight, and I think that would work out just fine. If I couldn't have done it this way, I probably may have done it tape way, but I most likely probably would have took one of these and actually just cut them in half and used the decal for this to put it on. Is what I probably would have ended up doing. But anyway, we're going to start decal duty on the Roadrunner, which will probably either be today or tomorrow. If not, it'll be early next week, and then we'll but I want to get the washes and get basically all the basic stuff done, and then fine tune the hood so we can fix that so it sits flush and all that good stuff. Anyway, that is what I've got going on today. Doing some washes and decal on the Roadrunner car, Warhammer figure. Starting to paint him. We're starting to put the camo on the female tank. The fine scale Viper getting pre-shaded. The Bird of Prey getting painted. And work continues on for the Kettenkrad there. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.